My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Belfast, Ireland, weighing in at 235 pounds, Finley. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 219 pounds, Johnny Nitro.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous...
I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE. And he doesn't give a damn what they think.
He dodged that.
Wow, now that was out of rule. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? He just eliminated him with authority. What a counter that was.
He slipped. Sayonara, scout. See you next time.
When you think of how many years Finley has been in this business, it's amazing that he can still compete at the level he does.
No kidding. He's taking real good care of himself. He's in fine shape. He's been... Every time I see Johnny Nitro in action, I'm blown away. Hey, let's think about it. He's still just a kid. He's got his whole career ahead of him.
Don't remind me, Taz. I have enough trouble putting up with this obnoxious ass every Friday night. I don't like to think about how much longer that could go on.
Believe me, Lady Baby, I feel the same way about you, and I'm sure Nitro would agree.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. It Sounds like this capacity crowd is something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong.
Great reversal!
Man, this Rey Mysterio has got, man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far? Well, that's one less superstar to deal with.
It's a reversal, Cole.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You should let me train you. You could be cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
No. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
Right, he's out of the match and on his way to the locker room. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, over the ropes and down to the floor to Grandma's house we go. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can beat off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Watch it, he's reversed it.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple.
You know, there's a lot of people out there that call Kid Cash the future of the cruiserweight division. I'm not one of those people.
I think there are a number of...
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Thanks for playing.
You probably should have thought that through a little better.
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
You know, there is...
And there's an elimination.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy. And this match is over for that superstar.
The Boogeyman is a sick, twisted individual. And those are his good qualities.
He's a unique character for sure, Taz, and he seems to resonate with these fans.
Well, then
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
that's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. knows we're having a match.
I think that's, yes, it's an elimination.
And I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, man? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down. Here we go. Out of the ring and out of the match.
Johnny Nitro struts around here like he's God's gift to sports entertainment, and I don't mind telling you that makes me sick.
Of course, it makes you sick, Cole. Every time you see Nitro, it reminds you of what you're not. Strong, talented, good-looking guy, funny, but a hot chick. You are a tool.
Not to mention obnoxious, arrogant, and completely ethically bankrupt.
Bankrupt? What are you talking about, dummy? What are you talking about? Between his... Well, that narrowed things down a little bit. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to...
Tough luck. Guess he'll look a fight when he goes. Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment.
That was a textbook reversal. Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you and watching, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. It could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work in the show for like a lifetime.
Man, what a ride! They took him all the way out of the match. Nice quick counter. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch. This capacity crowd is making their opinions. We saw that one coming. There he goes. This one's over for him.
Nah, not for much. This Vito's a bona fide monster. He'll tear you limb from limb just as soon as you look at him.
You might be alone on that one, Taz. I don't think Vito enjoys much support from these fans here. There he goes. Tossed out of the ring and out of this match.
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is. And I hope he's proud of himself, personally. And there goes a superstar.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Whoa, he just got eliminated. Can you believe that?
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
I don't think this is...
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Oh, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
what am I thinking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
There are a lot of superstars in the back who would like to shut Ken Kennedy's mouth, which is wrong.
I ain't disagreeing with you, but there's a huge difference between wanting to do that and being able to pull that off. Mr. Kennedy ain't no pushover, I'm telling you. Wow, great reversal.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, you can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
And there's the reversal.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable, eh?
Because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you know that you got to do whatever it takes to win. If that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I don't think there's a superstar in the history of WWE who's gone from rookie to WWE champion as quickly as John Cena has.
Yeah, Cole, but you said it yourself. John Cena has shot up real quick. He ain't picked up the experience that a lot of other superstars have, and that could be a little bit of a problem for him.
Well, from where I sit, I haven't seen a lot of superstars give Cena much of a problem. He's held his own against some of the most talented veterans on the roster.
That's the problem, Cole. You're pulling it from where you sit. I've actually been in the ring, unlike you. And I'm saying back in my day, I would have loved to been in the ring with a keenest copy of Cena, so I would have took him to school.
A great many superstars have tried to do just that, Taz. But Cena's still here. This isn't some wet behind-the-ears rookie. He's a WWE champion, and that's all the credentials you need in my book. What a reversal!
Man, there's a point like hope with that count. Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
And there's the counter, Cole.
When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is definitely a legend. He's been in this business for a very long time and has been extremely successful. But you know what? I'm not surprised that Michaels has slept with one, because I do doubt that he can keep up with some of the young pups we have on SmackDown.
Seriously suggesting that HBK could be protected by SmackDown. Really, Taz? I mean, no disrespect to the SmackDown superstars, but this is Shawn Michaels we're talking about.
Hey, all I'm saying is that ever since SmackDown and Raw became separate brands, we ain't seen much of Michaels on SmackDown. You know what? You can take that any way you want. Mr. Kennedy's my kind of guy. He'll talk smack right to your face, and he can back it up with his body in that ring.
He certainly isn't shy about sharing his opinions, that's for sure. But I, for one, could do without that enormous ego of his.